just a word of advice to the Minnesota protesters, or I could say an observation from an African American woman and from a heritage of African American women experiencing what they experienced in the 60s, which is similar to what they're experiencing right now. And I would like for white Americans to take note. During the civil rights movement, there were things that were being done to African Americans that violated their rights as United States citizens. And if you want an entire history lessons of African American oppression or African oppression that led to African American oppression in the United States, and then this, you need to look that up. This is not that. This is not that. Right? So what this is that letting you know, once you understand that, you can understand this. Because history always has a way of repeating itself. And sometimes it adds a little twist to things. This is that. This is that twist where now the government has turned against all Americans. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, Hispanic, all Americans versus the government. How does that feel? How can that possibly feel? Like, to me, it feels like somebody putting like 50 ice cubes into my coffee. Right? When I wanted hot coffee, you just made that shit cold. Like, I don't understand. I cannot wrap my mind around this new concept of America. But at the same time, I cannot deny my feelings as an African American woman. I would say, as an African American woman right now, I feel as though being an outsider looking in is the best way to go right now. Only because I have seen over the years the things that African Americans have done in response to government oppression of their basic human rights. And I would ask all of white America to respect the fact that Black America has a right to sit down right about now. And we will cheer you from the sidelines. We will support you from the sidelines. But for now, African Americans need to just sit down. Okay. Even though we're sitting down, does not mean that we can't speak up. Because when we speak up, we're speaking from a position of, yeah, we've been there, done that, got the t-shirt and the website. So you can listen to us. Even though we're not participating, we gonna help you understand what's going on right now because we've been through it. right? So listen, white America. What you need to do is outsmart this. You're trying to outdo this when actually you need to outsmart this. You need to spend some time thinking, researching, looking at the videos of the civil rights movement in the 1960s. Look at videos of African Americans during all of the pandemics that only really affected African Americans, like the crack epidemic. Look at how the government did mass incarcerations for African American men. Look, research, pause. Even if your protests don't pause, at least have somebody in the background that's doing some goddamn research. Research the shit. It's real. It's real. It's happened before. This is no new news, no new playbook. It's happened before. And it was defeated before, but not this way. Not in the way of attacking ISIS vehicles, not in the way of standing out and cussing out the ICE officers, not in that way was it defeated. It was non-violent. I repeat, for the white people in the back, non-violent. That's how we did it. That's how we did it before, and that's how we'll do it again. We did the lunch counter set in. When you're outside of the ICE, hotel, and you're like thinking you're keeping them up all night by just chanting all this stuff. Okay, let's try this. Instead of that, infiltrate where they eat. Infiltrate where they buy their cigarettes or their chew, tobacco, whatever. And be there, sitting there, non-violent, waiting for them. And you sit there and you have a chant that you say. They'll probably leave that facility. But guess what? If they go to another facility, there's another organization by you sitting there waiting for them again. They go to the bathroom. They come out right there. It's like 5 or 6 white people sitting saying, we shall overcome, or, God bless America, or whatever the chant may be. They're hearing that all the time. Traitor, whatever you're saying in these signs and these things you're doing like against them like that, turn that same shit into non-violent protest. It worked before and it will work again.